Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhamad Fahmy bin Jamadi and my metric number is 1201052. Okay, today I want to present about my house and my neighborhood. About this is assignment 1, QSBE. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is the site plan of my house and the floor plan. And as you can see, my house is very long, and my house is a single story house, doesn't have stairs. And my house also is a village house, so the house area is far from each other. Okay, then I want to explain about the principle and the relationship between man and creator. About the respect for knowledge and conscious of the creator. First, neighborhood unit based on education institution. There are many education institutions around my neighborhood, such as primary school, religious school. Then the mosque that was built close to my house is also can consider as educational institution for my village people. Then city a center of learning and civilization. Is of the room in my house are provided with study corner, and there are also small library provided at living area 1 at this area. Then conservation of environment. Okay. I open to the slideshow. Okay, conservation of environment. My house is surrounded by all palm tree and plant that can remind us a family to Allah. And we also plant some vegetable plant in the garden. This is the oil palm tree, and this is the plant. And translate the glory of the creator through physical manifestation. The window are opening that are created in my house. Because it's a low lighting and air, we can see the nature view from which there are some big tree around my house. Okay, next, justice, activity and element at the rightful and appropriate place. In living 2, there is a large prayer area that can accommodate my large family when they return to the village, and the bedroom is located at an appropriate place because the position in front of the prayer area. This is the bedroom and this is the prayer hall. Okay, for formulation of policies and monitoring facility development they are just must back home at least 30 minutes before azan, and having lunch and dinner together with my family. Okay, for the balance and equitable distribution of development, my neighborhood is a village housing and not too many house. So there is only one mosque, and store are only few because the villager here are only few. Okay, next, provision of the facility to at least meet the minimum standard. There also the mosque, the football field at the school, and multi-purpose hall. And compensation, opening and development, decision and action consider effect to the individual, safety, and environment. This village area is full of oil palm trees, so the oil palm store can control the economy of the resident here. This is the oil palm store. The planning and the design of the building should produce art and beauty at the high aesthetic value. So there is no any building with aesthetic value. Therefore, the neighborhood is not an attraction place. The provision of facility beyond minimum standard. The most near to my house is attraction place because near to main street and always used as place for 5 times per year and prayer. This is the most. Okay, next, trustworthy and credibility. My house is an appropriate position because it's parallel to the direction of Qibla and the sunlight is also protected by the large tree and give individual his right without infringing. The service and hardware store near to my house make it very easier for villager to buy tools and repair equipment. Listening and accepting public opinion if it leads to a better living environment. The villager here have land asset as oil palm plantation, so this oil palm store help them generate their economy there easier. Unity to provide development that enhance interaction. Parents' room and children room are close to each other, so we always face to face in living room too, and close to the place of prayer. Living room too with the dining room is very close and open, so we can help preparing food together. Uh, to use the writing symbol and image, there are many drawing environmental scenes drawn by my uncle in the living room 1 and many Quran verse poster in living room 1 and 2. Television is in living room 1 for my family and the guests. Okay, the principle between the relationship between man and environment. First, cleanliness and beauty. My house control garbage burning has a control garbage burning place at the back of the house because no garbage truck. Uh, then the drainage system in the house also very systematic. The tree decoration in the front of the house harmonized to the house, and the cuddle in the swing and the veranda as the decoration. This is the swing and the plant and preservation of the environment and sustainable nature resource. There are many oil palm trees around every house in the village to stabilize the marketing of cooking oil throughout Malaysia. Coconut trees can also produce wood for home construction and sale purchase process. The water from the kitchen sink can be drink since my father has installed the water drink filter. Then the principle, the relationship between men and men. First, respecting privacy and division of space. All the window use tinted, so the people outside cannot see inside. The sink location in the kitchen located not straight to the main entrance, so the woman at the kitchen has some space to cover their aura. We always spreading knock the door before entering someone's room. Then the value encouraging interaction and acquaintance. The prayer space in the house living to increase the bonding each of the family. We always taking breakfast, lunch, dinner together at the dining room. Then the field can encourage people to interact each other. Then the mosque has been built around my neighborhood, enhance the interaction between the Jama'ah. Multi-purpose hall can be a suitable place the celebration between people and the village. Then for the peace and the security, in my neighborhood there is no security guard. In the night we lock the door. Then for respecting the right of the individual, our home area is far from each other, so we doesn't make any noise or sound light pollution to each other. For the cooperation, sensitivity, and mutual respect, the neighborhood always does some social activities such as gotong royong, helping to cook when there are some big event like Hari Raya in the mosque or the multi-purpose hall. Since every member of the family busy on weekdays, we decide to help each other clean the house on the weekend. So this is the conclusion, I have 15 principle for the man to creator, and I have two 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 principle for the man to environment, and five principle for man to man. Okay, I doesn't have economic and effective use of resource and consultation. This is the my conclusion. I will explain about it. So in the conclusion, we can see that my house got 23 over 25 point for the principle, which is like 2 point. Relationship between man and environment, and man to man, which is economic and effective use of resource and consultation. We can see example in Al-Fatiha of relationship man to environment. Allah is supreme ruler. Al-Malik has ruled the world. Then Allah has territory and place under his rule. Based on the Al-Fatiha, the relationship man to man, Allah is the most worshipped. All human need to worship Allah. Worshipper, and it will bring the creation of Ummah when a race has completed the Rububiyyah. So in addition, the consultation to the building, which mean we need to take consideration from people surrounding view about our design building. Thus, all the principle will lead to the successful in built city of Madinah. I think that's all from me. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you, madam.